guys, it's me, I'm back again. This week I'm going to do in Sew the Trends, I'm looking at party dresses. So I've managed to find myself a Christmas tree to stand next to. I'm just actually outside Liberty and check out the window, it is amazing, so beautiful. Anyway, so I'm going to go into all the shops and see what sort of dresses are in the high street, and then I'm going to go home, do lots of research and find the perfect patterns so that you guys can have amazing on-trend party dresses. Right, here I go. I just had to video myself with him. Isn't he cool? He's my handsome soldier this Christmas. So I am just in Untitled looking at party dresses. Quite a simple shift dress, but that could definitely be made. And I like the bit at the back, the V at the back, that's really cute. So what else have we got in here? Lots of like winter woolies. This dress I saw I really liked as well. It's a sort of 70s dress, look if I go up close. It's got really nice fabric and I like the raglan sleeves. I think that's a cute little feature in this little detail here. It's nice. So the other thing I've seen loads of are these dresses, like little sort of 60s shift dresses with collars. This one's actually made out of lace, which is cool. So I'm just about to go and have a look in the warehouse, and I thought I'd show you the window because it's got really nice dresses. Again, lots of sparkle. I'm really liking they've got culottes in the window, so there's other options if you don't want to wear a dress. And more ruffles. It's all about ruffles, guys, because they're everywhere. You can't escape them. So I'm going to go in and have a look. I just want to have this on record that I've just been into warehouse to do research and I bought a coat. Yeah, I bought a coat. Oh well. Right gang, it's my last one, Topshop. I'm just going to go in there and have a bit of a look around. Last time I went in there I felt a bit old. Like everything in there was quite young and I didn't feel like I could wear most of it. Everything was really tight and very 90s, which I've lived through and can't live through again. So I'm going to go in there and see what options they have for dresses now. Right, I'm done. I've actually also bought a pair of shoes in Topshop, so I really have to go home before my bank balance gets bashed anymore. So I am now on the tube back and going to go and do some research. See you on the other side. Hi everyone, so I've been on the internet for a while, back from town for a bit. It's actually gone dark. I've been researching for so long, but I think I found some good patterns for you guys for party dresses, and I think I cover most people because I know everyone doesn't love like a party dress. Some people like to be a bit more casual, so I think I've kind of consolidated everything on the high street and sort of made, I think, a kind of a good chunk. I think I've covered most bases is what I'm trying to say really badly. So, first things first, so we went into Another Stories, and do you remember the sparkly party dress? I'm going to show it on the screen now. Yeah? So check out the pattern I've got to go with it. It's amazing. It's the Jade dress by Louis Antoinette. So she is a French pattern company and we've just added her patterns to the site a couple of weeks ago, and honestly you should go and check them out because they are beautiful. I want all of them. So I thought this pattern was quite good. It's because it's got a similar detail on the back with the V and the little band across. In terms of fabric, hang on, I will go into fabric at the end of the video because I've got some suggestions for the sparkle, but it's quite a simple shift shape. So I think this would work quite well, and it's quite similar to the one we saw in And Other Stories. So the second dress that we saw in And Other Stories, I've just got my laptop here so I can remember, was that sort of 70s-esque, not 70s, maybe it's a slight nod to the 70s with the raglan sleeve and the sort of sheer sleeves. So I had looked everywhere and I couldn't really find a raglan dress that I thought was really nice, but what I did find was this McCall's 7083, which I thought was quite nice, and it's slightly more 50s, but I actually think that shape suits more people. So nipped in waist, pleated, and it has got sheer sleeves as well, which I thought worked quite well and similar to the one in the shop. And I like the way that with the sheer sleeve you've got something covering you, because I much prefer that when it's cold. I like to have a dress with sleeves, but it's still like, I don't know, a sheer sleeve says party, doesn't it? It does. So I thought that was a good choice. The other thing that I saw in the shops, I saw lots of, was, and it's continued on, it's been around for a while, was the shift dress that's a dress and a skirt. So I've got an example which I found online, an ASOS one, and the dress that I've got to go with it is the Martini dress by Captial Chic Patterns, and I thought this worked quite well. They're quite similar. Obviously this, in terms of shape, you have to have a good figure for this bad boy, I'm afraid. So anyone who's pear-shaped or big bottomed, really big bottomed like myself, it might not be the pattern for you. But actually no, if you've got a big bottom you should rock it. We should all be like Kim Kardashian with our bottoms. So I thought this was quite a good one, and there were lots and lots and lots of them in sparkly fabrics, so I thought that was a quite good one. The other thing I noticed is that lots of the dresses had really interesting details on them. So they were quite often quite simple shapes, and quite a lot of them had like very simple fronts and then all the interesting stuff going on at the back, or like a simple shift shape with like a really nice little extra detail. So quite simple, but with something else extra. So the pattern I picked the Burda 2732, which has got that really nice crossover detail at the back, and I thought that was really nice, and you could definitely do that in some sort of crepe and it would be really like floaty and swishy. And then the Adele dress from Republic de Chiffon, which has got the most beautiful detail on the shoulders, these little sort of zigzags, teeth, like dinosaur teeth basically. That is not, I think they'd be quite upset if I was describing their detail as dinosaur teeth. So yeah, that's like a simple shift dress with a little drawstring, but yeah, with the dinosaur teeth on the shoulders. Oh, Kate, I know, it's awful. So yeah, I thought that was quite a nice little thing. Next up, what have I got up next? Yes. So loads and loads and loads of, we showed you one with a collar, the sort of little Peter Pan collar and little sort of 60s shifty sort of shapes. So instantly sprang to mind the Tilly and the Buttons Martha dress, which has got, and it's high necked as well, which there were loads and loads of dresses with really high necks, so that's really in at the moment. So I thought that was a good one. And the thing that's nice about Tilly's is it's slightly more flared, so generally a little bit more forgiving and a bit more flattering. And hers has got princess seams, the Tilly one, and it's a panelled skirt, and I think they're all cut on the bias, so it's something to think about. You need loads and loads of fabric for that pattern, having made it myself, and a non-directional print. Tips from the top there. And the other dress I chose was the Acton dress from In the Folds, and she's an Australian designer, and it's a brand new pattern. I think it was out this week, and I thought this was quite nice because it's got little straps at the top, and it's got there's a couple of versions, so you can either sort of wrap it, there's a wrap version, but this is the one that I've put the picture up as the more simple version, and I just thought it was quite nice. You could definitely make this, although the picture is quite casual, you could definitely make this in a like zhuzhi fabric and wear out to a party. And yeah, she's got really nice patterns, so if you haven't checked her out, have a look at her, because she's got two and they're really, really nice. So we're moving on now. So I personally am not party dress sort of a girl. I'm slightly more casual. You can usually find me in trainers. So I was thinking about the people who don't necessarily want to wear like a big prom dress. And my so I've got sort of a few options. So the more casual dresses, I've actually just bought this. It's the Style Arc Marilyn dress. and I really like it because it's like a shift shape, quite simple, but the really nice detail is in the sleeves. So it's got a sort of split sleeve from the top, and it ties I think it's just below the elbow, and I like that because I think it's a really interesting shape, but still quite simple. So if you're not, I think you could definitely make this in a cotton and still look like you were dressed up enough, which I spend my life basically trying to be as casual as possible at all times, which I should try and change, but it's not going to happen at this point in my life. And the other one I thought would be quite good was the Helmy tunic from Named Clothing. So it's like a simple, almost, it's a tunic come shirt dress. The placket comes down to just below the bust. In terms of make, it's quite simple, shift shape, relaxed fit, and I thought you could definitely whap a pair of heels on with this and get away with it at a party if you didn't want to go full throttle. So those are my two sort of slightly more casual. And for those people who just don't want to wear a dress, because sometimes you don't, I thought about a jumpsuit, because that is definitely something that you can wear and look good in and be smart enough and get away with not, you know. I love wearing trousers out. It's so nice. It's like quite liberating. You don't have to worry about getting them tucked into your pants when you go to the loo. You heard it here first. So my two patterns that I've chosen for this are the Copenhagen jumpsuit from Orange Juice, and I've definitely said that wrong, but I thought this was a nice shape. Quite, actually, looking at it, it's quite a complicated construction because it's got a waistband inserted in there. It's quite a full-on in terms of make pockets, little rouleau sort of straps. It goes straight across the front. In terms of fit, I can't see whether there's a bodice, what's going on the bodice, but I would imagine there's a dart there. But I thought this was nice, and the model, who is very skinny, it looks amazing on her, doesn't it? But I thought it was a nice shape and definitely an option if you didn't want to go for a dress. And the other one is from McCall's, and it's 7099. The great thing about this one is that it's made out of jersey, so it's essentially like wearing pyjamas out. So I thought that was quite a good option for those of us who just want to be really, really comfortable. And yeah, it's a simple like wrap front. I'm assuming, I think it must have an elasticated waist. So in terms of construction, it's really simple, and you shouldn't have too many fit issues because it's a jersey, which is double thumbs up. So I haven't got time to go through all the fabrics because I could basically have spent 10 hours talking to you about all the different types of fabrics, but I'm just going to give you some edited highlights of the things that I found on my travels around the internet. So the first dress we saw, party sequin dress. For those of you that want to find the perfect sequins, I have found them for you. It's Guthrie Ghani, and she's got them in 3 colours. She's got a silver, a black and a rose gold. The rose gold is currently out of stock, but I'm assuming she will get some more in before Christmas. But I've actually, when I went up there for Sobram, I actually got to stroke the fabric, so I know that it's really lovely, soft sequins. So it's got a beautiful drape, and that would work perfectly for, well, for most of them actually. You could use some sparkle somewhere. So I thought those were my like top favourite. My other one that I have went and stroked as well is from Galore, so I've got 2 of them. The first one is the one on the left, and I think this is on the down low. It's ex Stella McCartney fabric. The print is amazing, and it's a crepe, and it's got really nice drape, but the print is amazing, and the colour is so nice. And so I'm actually going to buy that one, and I'm going to make the Marilyn dress by Style Arc. I think that might look quite nice to wear to my Christmas party. So yeah, I really like that. And the other one is this amazing Italian crepe, sort of geometric. It comes in 2 colours, so it's got a sort of mustardy one, and it's also got a red version. So I really like those, and the drape on them is really nice. So any of those dresses really you could definitely use. The other thing that was in the shops a lot was big florals, like big full-on 70s florals. And the Village Haberdashery's got a couple of really amazing fabrics, beautiful, floral. They're both rayon or viscose, so they all have a nice drape to them. And I thought, I think one of them's an art gallery fabric. I think it is. I think the one on the left is. Let me know. Is it? I'm now going to get in trouble because I said the wrong thing. But yeah, I just love these prints. I thought they were beautiful, and I thought you could definitely use them for pretty much all of them. The last thing is quite out there, but I just had to share it with you because there was absolutely loads and loads of velvet everywhere in all the shops. Every single one had velvet, a velvet dress of some description. And I found from Fabric Godmother, velvet jersey. So I thought that would, like, you could definitely do some cool stuff with that. I was thinking about the Colette Monetta dress would look amazing in a velvet, and this jersey as well. So it'd be nice and stretchy and really comfy. Stretchy, comfy and really soft. Yeah, that's pretty good in my mind. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm sorry if I've garbled on for so long. I'm trying to keep the videos a bit shorter because I know it's quite a big commitment to sit down for 15 minutes of me waffling on. But I'm also going to put a link down below to the blog post with links to all the patterns and all the fabrics and everything, so you can just go on there and find everything in one place. And yeah, if you're enjoying our videos, please subscribe. We like to have subscribers because you then get notified when the spotty wall comes back onto your screens. And yeah, I think that's it. So I hope you have a lovely weekend, everyone, and lots of sewing. Get your party dresses. Most of these are PDFs, so you can get them downloaded and start making them this weekend. That is what I'm going to be doing. Going to be making my Marilyn dress. Watch this space when it doesn't fit me. And yeah, I will see you soon. Bye.